got the most kills in the game. This is an absolute, this is an overall good game for me. So anyway, that'll wrap this day nine. This will wrap this analysis up. Now we've got the question part. People in my chat ask questions right now, and I'll go ahead and answer them. Oh, one thing I just remembered. Thank you for Twinkie, I guess. He just asked, can you make an analysis of my gameplay? Actually, this week I'm going to be focusing on pro gameplay myself. I'm probably going to have 2 or 3 games, and I'm going to try and get pro videos of other people. But next week I'm going to be doing an all amateur gameplay analysis. I'm going to be finding as many AM games as I can, see what I can do. I'm going to make myself full screen. I hope I made it. There we go. I'm going to be doing an all AM next week. So now let me look at the chat. So make sure you guys stay tuned. I'll be announcing that afterwards here in a bit. Glint, does going window at the start actually work with the kill times of no bloom? Because you said it yourself, you used to do it before with no bloom. This is something that I'm going to find out. Like I said at the beginning of the game, I figured out it before when bloom was implemented. Hold your questions, guys. I'll go back to them in a second. That going window is a good idea because it distracts them, but at the same time now there may or may not be a good thing to go window because of the fast kill times. But I'll be focusing on this in the next few weeks of randomates while I don't have a team because I suck. So anyway, alright, come on. Questions about randomates and this gameplay, please, only. Please. Yes, you can still sign up for the tournament. You actually can't sign up yet because it is not, the registration hasn't opened yet. That will be soon though. Should be by tomorrow. If you want to post your team in the forum, that would be awesome, so that we get a more like understanding of how many people will be implemented into this bracket. Mostly you have to work. If you're having trouble staying alive, find out why you're dying on Countdown Slayer. Find out what your reason is of dying. See if you die from being out of position or if you die because you're being rushed. If you die because you're being rushed, try and follow a teammate around and bait him a little bit, and then have him bait you after you baited him. I will be handling personal matters later, Twinkie and Roadblock, I think it was. After this, I will be talking to you guys. Send me a message on the JTB, actually, if you want to. Send me a message on the JTB if you want to contact me outside of the chat. Any other questions, or are we all done here? I only answered 2, and that's quite disappointing. The best position on Countdown, one thing that I've seen now, well, I haven't seen it actually implemented. I've read it on the Gold Pro forums, is that they're adding a grenade launcher to S3. This is actually a really cool thing because you can actually control S3 from S3, the small doors and the top drops, the people that lift up. I think that is a great device that they've implemented, and I will be testing that out later. Actually, I use here. Let me see. Yeah, I just use Astro speaker tags, regular ones. And Countdown Slayer, what you usually want to try and control is just like the general top control, and then focus on where your teammates are at and where your teammates are going according to where the other team spawns, and then focus on what your part should be in order to work around that. No, I won't be doing gameplays of bloom, no bloom only. Has your sensitivity changed? I am on 5 now. I think it was 3 or 4 at the tournament or something. I don't know. Actually, Countdown Slayer hasn't really changed with no sprint, no bloom. The only thing is that you get to it's a lot slower paced, so you can actually understand what's going on now. The 2 lifts to S3 aren't useless. You have to focus. You actually have to get a team together to use them. As you see, in the middle of that game, whenever I said I got lazy, I started shooting the guy from our street to their vent. I shot him twice, and then got shot by a guy at our vent. Came back to RS3, and a guy lifted up that little vent and killed me. So those vents aren't completely useless, but again, they are. You have to have a reasoning to go up them. Boo. A 4-man push to rockets is good on Countdown Flag, not on Countdown Slayer. This is because you'll get top control because of it. I've seen pro teams like Warriors who got second at the last event use it. Other than that, I don't believe it is. Using a jetpack, it's going to become a power weapon now because there's only going to be one on the map, and people aren't going to leave it because of the sprint issue. Grenade launcher is definitely less powerful, but it should not be removed. I think it is a great tool for things like controlling the small doors on Countdown. If they would have added that instead of plasma grenades to S3, why would you add plasma grenades to S3? What can you do with plasma grenades on S3, honestly? So if you just add a grenade launcher there, you can usually people run in 2s in small door, and you can put a grenade launcher there and get them to both no shields, and then clean them up afterwards. Actually, let me go into the game really quick. Show you where the grenade launcher is. See, they've got ideas. Let me say this really quick. They've got ideas on what should be implemented in MLG and what should not, and they've got some pretty good ideas. I'm not saying that the entire thing is good, whether it be 4-shot kill, 5-shot kill, stuff like that. But what you have to focus on is the small changes that they added, like grenade launcher to S3. Let me show you how this will work. Damn it, I hit Y. Alright, if there's a grenade launcher right here, or right here, wherever it's at, you can sit here and watch both of these small doors without moving, and when they come up, you shoot the grenade launcher, and as you shoot it, you come to here, switch your weapons. You can jump off the health pack. You can actually jump off that thing. Who knew? You can jump off this and make it even harder for them to kill you, and it works out really well. So other than that, I think that the grenade launcher should be still kept. It's less powerful, but it still should be kept because of it's actually made more powerful because of no sprint, as well as decreased in power because of no bloom. Yeah, or you could fall to S2 and when you got shot once after you shot the tube and let your teammates kill him. Something that the chat just brought up. Good observation. there is no ideal setup. Like Boss Nasty always says, you need to set up. No, 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 no. Setups are bad. Setups are gonna get destroyed because of the way the game has changed in the way the game has changed in the metagame. Because it used to be all about setups. Halo 2 used to be all about setups. Early Halo 3 used to be all about setups.